What is up YouTube, my name is John and today I will be reacting to Signum Regis Prisoners Elegy. Now this band is half from Slovakia and half from Brazil, which is really interesting because Slovakia and Brazil is there's a huge distance between these countries. And yeah, actually three people I believe are from Slovakia and 2 people are from Brazil. So this is going to be really interesting. The genre is melodic, power heavy, progressive, and it has been requested by Lelgard. So thank you man so much, and sorry for butchering your name a little bit. But yeah, I believe that this is going to be a fun trip, a fun experience, you know, symphonic metal that is not easy to compose, not easy to play, so I bet these guys are great players. But before I start, I need to take a drink. Alright, so let's finally jump into Signum Regis, or Regis, I don't know, Prisoners Elegy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, opening with quite a nasty riff. And that bass is sounding great. Loving the clean tones here. Oh yeah. This is what happens to singers who don't help their bandmates upload their gear. Got a little bit of a Pantera vibe from this riff.
Have you ever questioned the official story? Their version of history, the collective memory. Where nothing was lying, what do you believe in? How do you decide what's true? Where nothing makes sense to you.
It's got both the power metal vocal and the gritty vocal. Nice. Hit those splashes. Nice head voice. Oh, that was such a cool transition. Or shred. Shred like hell. Whoa, that's me. That solo absolutely rocked. right. Oh. Like that little guitar doodle at the end there. Really cool stuff. And all the guys are in prison now. Well, I guess they told their singer to help him unload his... No, actually what I wanted to say. I don't know. God damn it. Alright. But yeah, that was Signum Regis or Regis, Prisoner's Elegy. And yeah, this was definitely very enjoyable. And actually this was premiered on the 8th of November last year. And it has 61,000 views. But I believe that it deserves even more because this is really quality music right here. These guys are really great musicians. You can just tell that, you know, the songwriting is great. You know, that guitar solo, oh man, that guitar solo melted my freaking face. Extremely clean and awesome sweeping right there. Not overly shreddy, but still really melodic and very enjoyable. The length was just, you know, just enough to keep me interested throughout the whole thing, throughout the whole solo. But also the song, you know, it actually opened up with quite the heavy, you know, dark riff that I did not expect. You know, when I actually looked into the description of this band that said, you know, genre like power metal, heavy metal. Actually, I'm just gonna look into that right now. Melodic, power, heavy, progressive. Oh, okay, so there is heavy and progressive. So yeah, that definitely checks out because these guys, I don't know, going into this I expected more of like a straight up power metal, you know, maybe like a speedy ride, something like that. But I'm actually very pleased with what I've just heard, and I'm very satisfied with what I've just heard because it was definitely more up my alley, because I used to listen to a ton of power metal back in the day and it used to be my favorite genre, but I kinda got burned out on it. I believe it just felt like the genre doesn't really go anywhere. And I just kind of hit that wall where I was like, okay, I need to explore something new. And I believe that was the time when I heard In Flames on the radio, and it just spiraled from there, basically. But I still have a special place in my heart for power metal, heavy metal, and this is definitely a very well composed song. You know, you got these lighter parts, like the chorus, with awesome vocals. I really like how when the vocalist just gets into his gritty, I can really do that. But he gets really gritty sometimes. And he also gets into that power metal voice and he does these like, hey, oh. I really like that when it's not overused. When it's overused, then I'm like, you know, one thing I would actually love to hear in this song that would make it even better for me personally would be like a breaking moment where it would just go full on prog, like it would just break into something quite different for a while and just go its way and then go back to the, you know, chorus or the usual structure of the song. Just, you know, just get out of that comfort zone of the song and do something crazy for a bit, but still make it kind of fitting, you know, to the theme, but also make it, you know, different enough to you know just stand out. And I don't know, just that one surprising moment and it would be just freaking perfect. Like that was really cool. Also, I'm reading the lyrics right now and I believe that the lyrics are quite straightforward, and it's basically about, you know, how we are being fed with, you know, all kinds of stuff from all angles. You know, these days we get basically showered with all kinds of information, and sometimes it's really hard to, you know, just know where actually is the truth, who is speaking the truth, is this fake news, is this, you know, real news, is this reality, is it the truth? And, you know, this is the age of overload. That is like a lyric from another song that it just kind of popped into my head right now. I believe it's from the band Raunchy, Digital Dreamer, I believe it's the song, and this is the age of overload. And yeah, also when you were young and on fire, you walked where you desired. With your feet now bound together, you're led where you don't wish to go. Sorry, that is the ending line, I believe, or these are the ending lines of the song, and I believe that is, you know, that is also very straightforward. Basically, when you were young and wild and free, as, you know, Bryan Adams used to sing, and maybe still sings. I don't actually know about that. That is, I believe, a lyric from one of his songs, and it's basically, you know, when you were young, you had freedom, but then you go to school. That is still cool, but then you go to work, and yeah, then it gets a little bit complicated. You got bills to pay and all this kind of adulting stuff that just kind of piles up on you, and it's just crazy, man. But that's the way life works these days. But yeah, I really enjoy this song, so thank you so much, Lelgard, for bringing this to my attention. Bratia Slováci robí skutku dobrú hudbu. I am Czech, so I can understand Slovaks perfectly. We used to be Czechoslovakia, but now we are Czechia and Slovakia. But we can understand the languages, each other perfectly. It's almost like not identical, but there are, it's very, very similar. So there is that, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a thumbs up and subscribe for more stuff, because as you know, there is always more videos coming your way. And if you feel like talking to me outside of YouTube, there are links to my social medias down in the description below this video, as well as a link where you can directly support my channel and what I do here, either by PayPal or on Patreon. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. So have a nice day, evening, night, or whatever you have right now. Cheers.